Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining me today. Oftentimes, while receiving letters from the Lord, a vision will flow in through my spirit where I get a visual glimpse of what the Lord is wanting to communicate to us. During this particular word, I saw two things. First, while the Lord was describing a time when a sitting president was impeached, I saw Nixon sitting at the Resolute desk with a banner hanging above his head that read, Watergate. The other vision I received was of George W. Bush, where across his forehead I saw written the word guilty. I then saw him milling about amongst wounded soldiers, patting them on the shoulders and offering encouraging words. While on the surface, it looked like he was there to show his support and thank them for their service. In reality, he was there for himself, as a way to ease his conscience for sending our military into Iraq under false pretenses. Here then is what I heard the Lord say. It's time to set the record straight about who perpetrated the real insurrection upon this nation, where the truth of their crimes are they no longer able to hide. Thus shall the suspicions of the just finally be realized as fact. Though with obfuscation have these seditionists attempted to conceal their movements from the American people, still I was wise to their game, as there is not a single person in the whole of mankind that has ever been able to prevent me from seeing his sin. And so should these traitors have known better. But man never seems to learn this lesson, and so do the wicked continue to plot and scheme all kinds of evil, thinking they shall not get caught. Yet should even one escape in this life the punishment for his crimes, once he steps into eternity, there shall be no avoiding the penalty he is due. However, the injustice that has been done to America, I shall not allow to stand, for surely when that plot was hatched to overthrow the will of this people, it was ultimately against my sovereignty that these conspired. Therefore have I come to rectify this matter, and so shall there be an uncovering of evidence that is not yet known to the public, proof that treasonous acts were committed upon this soil, which shall be very difficult to refute. So while some shall still attempt to dispute the charges, they shall not succeed, as the reality of what transpired will at that point be undeniable. Even still, shall a few willfully choose to believe the false rendition of events these seditious liars present, for pride shall prevent them from accepting the truth. Then just as it was in the not-too-distant past, where the then-sitting president was caught in an underhanded scheme, so shall it be again. Yet this political scandal will by far exceed that which happened years ago, for through its continued unfolding, proof shall be presented showing what was thought to have occurred actually did, where high-ranking officials from every branch of this government conspired in an effort to seize control of this nation. So even though at this present time it may appear as if evil has won the day, do not be deceived by what your eyes can see, for suddenly and in an instant shall that change. As surely have these traitors built their own gallows, which thereby shall have indeed sealed their own fate. For when given the opportunity to turn back from their seditious plot, these adamantly refused. Do not be fooled by the confident demeanor these display when out before the public, as there is no rest for the wicked. Because those who make a deal with the devil shall never know any real or lasting internal peace. Even now are they tormented day and night by demonic thoughts, those which keep their sin alive. See then in this hour I am about to turn the tables on these seditionists, which shall then lead to the destruction of that globalist cabal which is currently in operation, attempting world domination. Yet this coup I shall overthrow, as it is I who still retains the upper hand over all the nations of man. Therefore those who have put their trust in me shall not be disappointed, for that which I have promised surely shall I accomplish. Take heart then, beloved, for the God of angel armies is on the move. Thank you again for joining me today.